しもし。
あ、モブちょっと悪霊に手こずっててさ。いや、俺一人でも余裕ではあるんだが、最近。
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Mob Psycho Season 2, Episode 6. I am wearing a hat now because my hair was bothering me, and then I was self-conscious, and now I wear a hat. Lol, I told her, oh mom, what have you done? Did she cut her own fringe? Because yeah, that's never a good idea. Because you don't have thinning shears. And you need thinning shears for, especially if you have thick hair. So she cut, oh yeah. Well, just maybe buy her like a day at the hairdresser and let the hairdresser kind of like thin it out, wash her hair, give her a nice blow dry, and she'll feel great. Everyone fucks up their hair every now and then. I do it all the time. Let's go. More boot, more boot, more boot. Oh, this is 4 years ago. I forgot for a second. You can become a millionaire too, Power Stone. I want to say, I'm very curious about how that experience is going to change, if at all, Mob in his everyday life. I don't expect big things, but like small little things. I wonder if it's going to change him. Wow. I would not be able to do 10. There's not much left, but... No, you can't sing songs. That's embarrassing. Sing songs. Pfft. Who would do such an embarrassing thing? Have fun. Fun? What?
もしもし。
あ、モブちょっと悪霊に手こずっててさ。いや、俺一人でも余裕ではあるんだが、最近立て込んでてな。力の放出は避けたいっていうか。モブ、
今日は師匠一人でやってくれませんか。
は？
いきなり呼び出すのやめてほしいっていつも言ってるじゃないですか。
どうした影山。
また例のうさんくさい師匠ね。
急なバイトが入ってカラオケには行けなくなりました。すみません、せっかくの誕生日なのに。
いや、いいよ、俺たちのことなんて。
気にするな、十分だ。
物事には優先順位がある。仕方ないさ。
ご安心ください。急いで私の弟子を向かわせてます。助かったぜ、モブ。
Can you go now? Go karaoke. Strong stuff. Tell him. Tell him.
どうした？
僕にだって学校やプライベートがあるんだから、いきなり呼び出すのもうやめてください。
プライベートって せいぜい筋トレの部活くらいじゃないのか？
That's his private
それ
life.
かまたデート詐欺か何かに引っかかったのか？すぐ利用されるんだから成長しねえなお前はよ。同級生と何やってたか知らんが、そいつらはお前の理解者なのか？こっちは人助けだぞ、人助け。お前が俺を手伝うことには大きな意義がある。どうせお前のことなんか大切に思っちゃいねえよ。弱い人間を内心でバカにして楽しんでんのは違う。
The fuck?
まあそれは言い過ぎたかもしれんが。
バカになんてしてない。
お
きっとレーゲン師匠の言うことが正しいとは限らないんだ。
あ、ミスったー。何言ってんだモブ。疲れてんだな。
No, you went too
ラー
far.
メンでも食って帰ろうぜ。
僕はバカにされてもないし、簡単に利用もされない。
やはり昨日はちょっと嫌な感じで言い過ぎたか。
Yeah, you did apologize.
俺と関わりを断てばまた元の孤独に戻る。
Limits. Your job as the adult who fucking employs him and pays him too little to sit. Just listen to him. Stop calling him on such short notice.
案ずるな。あいつは必ずここに戻ってくる。
あれ、兄さん、今日は帰りが早いんだね。
おかえり、リツ。しばらく師匠のところには行かないことにしたんだ。僕は今までレーゲン師匠の言葉に乗っかりすぎてた。それで全部がうまくいくような気がしてなんか楽だったんだ。でも
I just cleaned my hands. Now I have to clean my hands again.
お前はよ。
それだけじゃ良くないことに気づいたから、もう少し自分のやりたいことを考え直してみる。
たまにはゲームでもする？
残念だったな、レーゲン。ボロを出したお前が悪い。
今頃モブのやつひどく後悔してるだろうな。
We're done with the mob arc and now it's the Reagan arc.
あれ、帰らないの？テレパシー能力者探すの今日はもう諦めるって。
お前、こないだバイトで行けなかっただろ？せっかくだし入ろうぜ。
超能力者が近くにいればセンサー作動するんでしょ？歌いながらでもいいんじゃないの？
いや、ちょっと心の準備が。
いいからほら、入った入った。
How are you doing? How's work? Are you still in that shady business? Remember our neighbors, the Kobayashis? I heard their oldest son got married just last month. Ugh, such a fucking mom thing. You should hurry up and find a secure job. You still have a chance. You're only 828. If you want another chance at life, you should probably make a decision fast. Oof. Make sure you take care of yourself. Here's my gift to you. Whitey recruitment invitation. That works hard to make the world a better place to live. If you haven't, let me tell you all about our company. It's not a difficult job, but it's definitely not an easy job either. But if you have the determination to work hard, we'll welcome you with open arms. Contact us 24 hours a day.
その依頼、この霊言新たかが引き受けた。
I love what? I love online games. Reagan Attack is the real deal. He exercised the online ghost. Look at the retweets, likes.
誰かがレーゲンを調味師の兄などと呼び始めると、その知名度は加速し、雑誌からのインタビューを受けるまでになった。
テレビ？そんなに注目されているのか？俺は。
レーゲン先生の噂をたまたま耳にしたプロデューサーがぜひ番組にと。
Wow, what your mom gonna say now?
うまくテレビで人気を得られれば、一気に霊能界の大物ですよ。
霊能力は実在するのかスペシャル生放送でお送りしてます。司会は私海老原森蔵とゲストに SF 学者茂木達也さん、アイドル佐竹さん、
お願いします。
そして霊能者の方々に来ていただいてます。本日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Wait, is that the same guy?
俺テレビに出てるよ。トントン拍子に盛り上がってる感じだ。
今回は悪い霊に取りつかれたという人物をスタジオに招待。
Shit, but he's not a real psychic. He's good at what he does in a way because of how he is with people, but he's not a real psychic in the sense that, you know, even I'm not even talking about mob, I'm talking about, so I feel like I want them to go backfire. I don't know.
おいおい、もし全国放送でかっこよく決めちゃったらファンとかできちゃうんじゃないの？よっしゃ、緊張するけど
ここは気合の入れどころだなとか思ってるだろう。今のうちにせいぜい浮かれてろバカめ。お前をテレビ局のプロデューサーに紹介したのはこの私だ。あの日のことは弟子から聞いているぞ。この浄土キリンに飛び膝蹴りを入れたことを簡単には許さんぞ。徹底的に後悔させてやる。
21世紀の新星霊源新たかテレビ初出演、しかも全国放送。ついに俺もここまで来たか。見てろよモブ。次回モブサイコ102第7話追い込み正体ブルーレイ。さらに
An even better decision. So this guy wants to get back at him, so it's probably gonna be, he's gonna try and sabotage him, but I think that in the end Reagan will be okay. But he better at some point. I don't want mob reaching out to him first, or if he does, I don't know, but I want Reagan to be the one that says sorry. A good catch your breath kind of episode. I love how modernized this episode was. Seeing the use of Facebook and Twitter made it feel more grounded. Yeah, that was good. I liked, because Reagan is a great character and has been great to mob. But, you know, people have bad days and people get overconfident and whatnot. So it's nice to see that the show also does stuff like this where he made a mistake. You know? Damn, he really got in his head though. And he ended up drinking, but there was no alcohol. And then he threw up because he was so in his head. Shame. The Body Improvement Club is a representation of the best fitness community has to offer. No judgment, only brotherhood and encouragement. Love these guys. The only ones who really hate and are not supportive are those who don't work out. If jocks in real life treated the non-popular kids that way they do in the show, the world would be a better place. But they're not jocks, they're the Body Improvement Club. It's different. Matty says, I feel like the percentage of popularity is a comparison to mob's percentage of rage, and after it gets to 100, it will go down to 0. That's a possibility, yeah. But I think, like, it will work out in the end, because he, in the last episode, said it's not good to drown in the fame and the riches. So, like, where's his limit? What's his drowning? Oh no, Mob hit 35 push-ups. Well, now I'm officially weaker than Mob. Honestly, though, Reagan is actually a pretty interesting character. He has flaws that make you want to punch him in the face, but he also gave Mob a good life advice. I hope the two of them can start a healthy relationship soon. Yeah, because the thing is, they were good. He was good for Mob when Mob needed him, but the thing is, the student is meant to surpass the master, and he didn't account for Mob's growth as a person, and the dynamic can't stay the same. So Whitey Recruitment Center, what was that? There are some weirdly named businesses in Japan. We just have to accept it. The fact that Reagan actually went out and did good work was very great to see. He clearly does have many practical skills. Dude just needs to get out of the con business. But is he really I have to honestly say that I don't think he's really he's technically a con artist, yes. But he does help people. Stupid people that is all in their mind, and he helps them get over it. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, he's not really... It's not like he does pyramid schemes and stuff like the people in those... Because that actually hurts people. You basically take their money, and when they leave you, those kind of people, when you leave them, like after you know how people say, be the kind of person that when someone... After spending time with you, someone feels better, and he doesn't do anything to harm people. If he asks not a lot of money, if he feels like he didn't do the job good, he doesn't charge you at all even. What the hell? I dropped one. No. So I just feel like Arata is at least not a con artist in the malicious sense. Yeah, he's like... I feel like at the end of the day, he actually helps people more than he hurts them. I can't think of one person except Mob, his friend, who he hurt. What the... My earring! The back part of my earring! I can't lose it! I only have the one. I mean the two for each one. Why are you so invisible and small? Well, use a star sticker. Works for your headphones. The next person to live in the house will find it. I agree he's not harming people, but he is benefiting financially from their gullibility. I still can't think of someone he did that from, though. He is like... Because they're gullible to think that, oh, he helps them with a spirit. Like that guy that did yoga. He thought he was being helped by a spirit, but he was just being helped through yoga. But the yoga helped him, and it's not like Reagan charges him more than for your average yoga session with someone. A massage, for me, to help my back or whatever, costs 350 to 450 rand. So even if he gives someone a massage and he makes them feel better and makes him feel like, oh, they exercised the ghost, but he really just gave them a massage, and he asked them like 150 rand, because he doesn't really ask a lot. I don't think that is the worst thing in the world. Because if you're the kind of person that believes in ghosts and in psychics, then it's in your head, and maybe you need someone like Reagan. You know what I'm saying? And at least Reagan isn't malicious. There would be people that would take advantage of your gullibility and overcharge you, and then not even help at the end of the day, and then say it's your fault, or oh, I don't know. But I feel like he's not the bad person. He should, in other words, I don't think he should get out of the con business. I think he just wants to earn enough to get a big mob with fries. I feel like if he does that for the rest of his life, that's cool. Because he's not hurting anyone. In fact, he's helping people. with Mob he helps more people, but I don't actually see him as a con artist. But technically, definitely he is one. But he does help people, and in that sense, I don't really see it as something that he should not do. Maybe find better ways to go about it. Or better for, I don't know, but he's not hurting anyone at the moment, so I think I like his job. I like what he does. It's gone forever. Yeah, bye. Oh wait, what's that? No, no. No. So yeah, just in the sense that he does more good than harm, if harm at all. Like, I can't think one person that came to Arata, or Reagan, sorry, I like calling him Reagan. I can't think of one person except Mob that was hurt by him. I can't think of a person that came to him, paid money, and was off worse afterwards. Think about when he started and didn't even know spirits were real. From that perspective, he's just helping people in a way that telling them ghosts aren't real would not have helped. I don't see anything wrong with it at all personally, but just in terminology terms, he's conning them. I think it's interesting. But didn't you say... Wait. Where was it, or who said this? Because I'm talking to the person that said if only he wasn't in the con business. Who said that? Oh, yeah, I was replying to Doge King Jojo saying, dude just needs to get out of the con business. So I agree with you, Nox, that he is technically a con artist, but I wouldn't agree that he should get out of the business. I think that what he's doing is something that's not harming anyone, and it's always going to be in the world because there's always going to be people that in their heads, it's a ghost. You can't tell them otherwise. In their heads, someone cursed them. You can't tell them otherwise, and they need people like at least a con artist that's as nice and good as Reagan and fair compared to a con artist that is going to use their gullibleness and whatever in the worst possible way. So yeah, I wasn't replying to you specifically. I was replying to Doge King saying that he thinks that he should get out of the comm business, whereas I think that yeah, he's in the comm business, but is nothing that he's doing. Well, I guess you could say it's illegal because it's false advertising. But in the end, he does help people. Someone comes to him because there's a ghost on their back and their back is hurting, and he makes their back stop hurting, and then there's no ghost on their shoulder. So, like, I don't know. I don't really see a problem with what he does. In the end, I don't know. It's not like he's the one walking around telling people you have a ghost on your shoulder. He's not tricking anyone. People come to him. So in that sense, I think that is not a problem. Because it's that person that believes it. It's that person that chooses to, you know? And then Reagan helps them. And it's not hurting them in any later way. Like, how does it influence their life badly later? I don't know. I know a trick to find lost things. You have to look inside your dress and spell the word attic. I started spelling it in my head, and then I got to, yeah. No, I'm not doing that. Funny, but now you made me think of it again, and now I want to look for it again. No. Okay. Well, let's quickly score the episode and then play an hour of games. Because after that, I need to go to bed early. I don't even know why I took my earrings out. Go to a professional instead of the Reagan. By having them believe it's ghosts, they will still come to him, a professional at dealing with spirits. It's misleading, but not super harmful. Plus, everyone comes out happy, even if it's not ethical per se. I just think it can be risky, like when the cursed dude came along. But nothing came of that. I don't know, it's just that I think that there's worse things in the world. And that doesn't mean that, okay, because there's worse thing in the world, we shouldn't fix this bad thing. But he's not doing bad things. He's never hurt anyone. So for me, that's why I don't think that he should get out of it, because like, some people would consider religion a con art. Because some people believe that there is no God, and then praying to a God and giving money to, because this God says so, that could be considered a con art. But unless obviously the church is stealing the money and using it for bad stuff, that's not hurting anyone. In fact, a religious practice can be very helpful to the person, the people. And who does it hurt if they choose to believe that? You understand what I'm saying? He took down the online ghost. He's a goddamn hero. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that the world needs people like him too. Time to mobilize the atheists. Mobilize. Wait, chair. Okay. So, oh wait, I didn't score. Part of me is like, do I want to play games or do I want to watch one more episode? What do you guys, can someone do a poll? Pokemon or one more mob episode? Because we did play some games earlier this week because we didn't do manga. It wasn't Pokemon, but I don't know. What do you think? I'm more so worrying for him in case the conning ever comes back to bite him. Darkshire hasn't watched the next ep. Well, let me. Tiago doesn't mind. Cherry says Mobu. Doge King says Pole. House says one more. I think the best thing to do, because I'm also like good either way. And like I said, I already played some games this week. And this was a very light episode, so I feel like I have the mental space for one more. So, oh, there's a poll. I'll vote for Pokemon because Mob has an unfair advantage since we're watching Mob. Matty also kind of wants more Mob. What about Dark Shadow? If you have two monitors, right? So what if you open up your episode and we play at the same time, and I do my best not to pause, and then if I really need to pause, we just go to the same time again and play it down again. So then you can watch on full screen at the same time as me, and I will do my best. I keep the chat closed anyway, so I'll do my best not to pause. That can work. Okay, cool. So mob is winning, so I think I'll watch one more mob. Then we do like a little bit of chat at the end because it's almost 1, and then I'll finish by 2. Okay, but let's just quickly then score this episode, and then we can watch more that way. So just get your episode ready. We're doing episode 7 next. If you haven't watched the episode on your own time already, because you know I didn't plan to watch another one, we'll do it like timer method. And yeah, I'll do my best not to pause. So story, I think 8.5 for the story here. It was actually a little bit more. I would say 8.7. It was definitely not the direction I was expecting it to go in, but it was a very pleasant surprise because, you know, Reagan is a strong character in the show. He might not be the main character, but it's good to see that him as an adult, you know, he'll grow. I'm probably sure. I'm sure that. I don't know. Maybe his con artistry is a bad thing. I mean, like I said, it's definitely he's a con artist. But I wonder how that's gonna end. Like, because he's a good person, but not doing the most ethical of things. But to me, it's like, imagine an artist splatter some stuff on a painting and then people pay $1 million for it. It's, how much did that cost to make? Not a lot. So would you consider that bad ethics? No, because the person knows what they're paying for. They know that this is splatters on a painting, but in their head, they get something out of it. They willingly pay for this because they believe that it's worth it. They believe in the name of this person, but that's in their head. So in a similar sense, nah, it's not the same. I'm trying to think of. Nah, it's not the same. Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but he's a con artist. I just think that he doesn't need to not be one to be a good person. He's already a good person, but the story might take it in a direction where he becomes a more honest person. And that will be interesting to see. Maybe I'm making excuses for him because I like him. It's just that I think I make excuses for him because I know I wouldn't be fooled by that shit. And he's helping the people that are... Because the thing is, if Reagan wasn't there, those same people would be going to other con artists that would take advantage of them and not even properly help them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I think. I don't know. But it's very interesting in terms of characters, so it gives you a lot to think about. So I'll give it 9 for characters. Visuals, 9 at this point. I'm biased for the visuals. I think that they do a great job. It's very unique and consistent. Love the consistency. Audio, 8.5, and enjoyment, 8.5, which gives us an overall score of 8.7 for the episode. Arata certainly isn't a con artist in the malicious sense. Some people need to be tricked to change their mind, set to a positive direction, or to feel good to change their outlook. Yes, and what makes me lean in the direction of he's not a con artist in that sense is because he's legitimately saved people. And it's not like the spirit world in this anime doesn't exist. It exists. He just doesn't have as much power as they think he does. But in the end, he doesn't take on jobs that he can't help people with. To me, a con artist is like, they don't really help you. They just take your money and make you feel like you need help, and then you keep coming back to them and they keep taking your money, but you didn't really get anywhere. Reagan helps you, and then, you know? Yeah, but that's why dream catchers are not bad. That's what I mean about Reagan. For me, a malicious con artist would be someone that makes you believe that you need what they have before you even have a problem, you know? But if you come with a problem and they solve the problem, does it matter if it was the dream catcher or not that solved your problem? Your problem is solved. And no one was hurt. In fact, you're better off. So, plus, Reagan doesn't overcharge them even. He charges them the bare minimum of what they're willing to pay. And if someone fucking doesn't want to pay and drives away, he's like, okay. I think any profession can be used for good or malicious reasons, and I think the series does a great job of showing the duality of being deceitful for a living. I mean, think about it. A lot of people think that what I do is stealing. They think that, like, I'm a really bad person. Especially there was a time when it kind of peaked and everyone was talking about it because of, you know, drama in the community, whatever. And I should one day do a video, I think, where we discuss fair use and what it means and what we think. There's no set rules really, and that's the problem. But I think it is an important discussion to have anyway. But yeah, a lot of people see what I do as a very bad thing. But I don't, because, like I said, I think that that's a great discussion to have, but it's not something I'm going to have in 8 minutes, you know, a full discussion. So I'll do a video of like that sometime soon, or just a discussion. But yeah, that's why I can see or kind of understand, like, Reagan's side, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'll end it here, go get myself a glass of water, and then I'll be back for the last episode.